We're back for real, kind of for real. Still working on this, so much still to do, but I wanted to art with you guys today, so I'm gonna do it with half a finished studio. Hope you don't mind, because I gotta do what I gotta do. Anyways, I'm super excited to see you guys. I've missed you. It was great to have a vacation, but you know when you go on vacation, you just know all of the things that you have to catch up on when you get back? That's happening. Hey Kim, how are you doing? Sorry I haven't answered your text. No one's surprised. I'm a little bit behind on my text messages. But, yeah. Take this earpiece out. Doesn't matter. But anyways, I miss you too. So, I'm going to be at Rhonda's the last half of this week, but if you want to come by next week, I'll be here. Hello, Miss Sparkle. Hi, Christine. Are you guys having an awesome day? What's today? Tuesday. Of course it's Tuesday because we're early, but I forget what day it is. No one's surprised. Hi, TG. What's up, Christy? Is everyone having the most awesome day ever? I hope so. Also, Jeff's not here to help me with lighting, so maybe off. Just work with me. I won't tell anyone, Melody. What's up, Stephanie? So today I'm going to do just a heart swipe on this little 12-inch round, and hope it'll be cute. I'm sure it will be. Okay. When I get a chance to get on social media, I will go through other like groups of things. I get inspired by acrylic pours, all the way over to chocolatiers that do like chocolate art. It's weird, I know, whatever. And I saw this acrylic pour that was this heart, and I screenshotted it, but it didn't have their name in the screenshot, so I can't give credit, but maybe if I show you guys the image, you guys will recognize it and you guys can help me give inspo credit where it's due. Tiffany, how are you doing? When are you coming back here? Hey, Steph. Oh, you're in Seguin now? Are you going to see Rhonda? Oh wait, you're going to Rhonda's class. What's up, Joe? Welcome, Lisa. Anyways, let's get started. Oh, I'm so glad, Lauren, that you like that piece. Super pumped. Christy, you beat me down there by a day, but Vamp and I and Clara will be down there tomorrow. I think that light is just too much. That's better. That's better. Yes, I'll be down there mañana. Sadie, how are you doing? So I'm also, okay, I'm not reviewing a new pigment. I'm just gonna see how this pigment, I guess it kind of counts as, it's not a review. It's not a review because it's nameless. So I can't even tell you where it came from, but I'm out of bright gold, so using this. If it works, then I'm gonna have to do some research and find out where it came from. So, I know I have, right in front of my face. All y'all. That is a Southern first. Oh, let me show you the picture. Maybe you guys can help me find out who actually painted it so I can give them some cred. It's gorgeous. Is that enough light? You guys are in acrylic pour groups, you may recognize it. Super beautiful. I know mine is most likely not gonna look this awesome, but we're gonna give it a shot. I love the composition, the bigger side, bigger than the little side, and then this little tail, very wispy. Not gonna focus anymore, you're doing so good. It almost looks like two swans kissing, but also definitely a wispy little heart that I'm gonna attempt to do a resin version. So, if you guys know where that came from, let me know so I can give them credit. What kind of dog are you pet sitting on the 18th, Kim? Wait, what am I doing? Okay. I don't need these. I need these. So since this is a smaller board, it's 12-inch board, I don't need that much resin. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm Erica with Artist Till Death. So on my gloves. Ding, ding, ding. And I know my shirt says RK3 because I rep from my friends. And we go live every day. Usually it's 6 p.m. Central, except for on Tuesdays, like today, it's 2 p.m. Central. And we're trying to grow our channel, so if you could do me just super quick favor and like, subscribe, share something, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see next time. You know, any of those things would be super awesome, possum. Love to hear from you guys. Almost caught up on email, so if you sent me an email, I was already got it responded to. So, I already have, y'all, I'm feeling super productive. I already have all of the colors I'm using, less the gold, already down in the description box below this video. Dun, 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 dun. For some reason, the image of Benji is escaping my brain. Would you be willing to send me a different gold with a return label and I can send everything back? Yes. Apparently, some people have gotten double the order. They've gotten double shipped stuff, so I really appreciate the people that have been honest and helps out my very small business and lets me know that they got double shipped. Odds are the email, nope, the tracking, let me slow down. Odds are the return label will have to be emailed to you, but I don't mind sending you a gold, but text me and let me know all that. So this is the magenta from Color Passion. The cells that I'm going to get in this piece will be because of this color. It's a base tint, which means it has to be under the other colors for it to work. It is an opaque paste, and it is no shimmer. It's flat, although it will present as glossy because resin, but I'm still going to be doing a video for you guys so that you can know the difference between the different kinds of pastes. And I'm also working on a video to let you guys know the difference between the different kinds of epoxy additives, like a powder, a paste, a base tint, an ink. So yeah. What's up, Lynn? TG, I can't wait to show you in person this resort. You're gonna love it for the wedding. By the way, I'm engaged. So this is Carnation Pink from Just Resin. It's a very bubblegum color. Love it. Also, we have been going live on TikTok doing the lip art pieces. If you're interested in watching those, we do lives on TikTok. We don't have a schedule on there yet though. Definitely if you want to see a live feed, this is the place to check it out. It's a nice soft pink color. Very Valentine's-y, huh? Boom. And then we need another this. So because I got a little bit, not reamed, someone kind of got snippy with me the other day on my not making sure that people use proper PPE. Sorry, my window's open. Let me just say, wear whatever protection you feel necessary. I don't wear a respirator or hazmat suit and all that, merely because you wouldn't be able to hear me. So this is gonna be a do as I say, not as I do situation. And just listen to your body, ask your medical professional, and be responsible. We have a whole bunch of windows and stuff open because you can hear the outside. What I just did was put a little bit of heat on my paste. Sometimes colors can seize up or harden or solidify, and if you find that it's gummy or it's completely solid, just hit it with a little bit of heat and it will reconstitute. I think that's the right word. Words are hard. Anyways, this color is called Carmine Red. It's from just Resin. What's up, Tim? Well, Tiffany, you should definitely do a love-inspired piece because I think it is very indicative to your name, which I love, by the way. Like, if my last name was Love, I would make Jeff take my last name instead of taking his last name. Also, if your resin's a little bit at the gummy state, not your resin, your pigment, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to mix into your resin. So the more kind of liquefied or fluid it is, the easier it is to mix into your resin. If you find that your paste has like chunks in it, hit it with some heat and try to press it against the wall of the the wall of your jar, and that should help it some. By the way, I got more just resin in. So if you guys have been waiting to get your hands on some titanium white, now's your chance. I have 60, I ordered 60, but that usually only stays in stock for a little bit, maybe 10 days tops. So don't sleep on it. Also, I have a buy now, pay later feature on my website. If you click on the little PayPal pay option at the end, it'll give you the 4 easy payments with no interest option. If that interests you. I know a lot of people had asked me about Afterpay recently. Sweet, that one didn't mix any of the gold. Okay, no problem. Not gonna need a lot of it. We're so excited when this studio is back in proper order. If you guys get ever into an artist block, sometimes it just comes down to reorganizing your space. I know that helps Jeff get out of a mind funk. Judy! I know you have the pink sherbet. And a few others. Not a bad looking gold. Is it gonna focus? Probably not. Because it's my life. There we go. No. What you're saying. if I have something in the way, it'll focus. Not a bad looking gold, huh? No smell. Also, don't smell your pigments or your resin. It's going to be another do as I say thing. Hope that's enough. Well, that mixed in rather easy. I think I want a little bit more gold in there. I'm a glutton for color, so I always overload my pigments. You don't have to do that. But since it's a pigment made for resin, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to set off your resin too soon. Like if you were to be mixing a water-based. It's got some floaty bits in there. That lets me know that this is going to be a floating gold and to use it after the fact, because if I mix it into the piece and then try to swipe it around, it's going to fully take over. Now, I'm going to mix some sparkle into my this. You're having a hard time adding things to your cart. It's not working, or what? What's the problem? Happy to help, Chris. What's up, 755? I love that you're coming through so much more often now. We missed you. It does look like melted gold, doesn't it? I am a huge fan of the mystery boxes. And Judy just, okay, let me start over. Vamp just helped Judy clean up her studio and bestowed upon me so many beautiful things for creating art that are going directly into the mystery boxes. It was really hard for me not to take them all because Judy doesn't buy cheap anything, and she always gets like the full color range. So yeah, for the next little bit, the mystery boxes are gonna have courtesy of Judy stuff in them, and they are gonna be lucky people. I'm excited. Just ordered 2 titanium whites in the mystery box. Hope to get a Bondi or inks or some of the blue pigments Eric uses in her oceans. So anytime you guys order a mystery box and you want some specific color or type of pigment, like the inks, for example, or blues, like Joe just mentioned, there's a note section in the order. So just leave me a note and I'll do, if I have it in stock, I'll make it a part of the mystery box for sure. What's up, Paisamas? How you doing? Tim, I think you order a mystery box on every go. You may have one of everything that I have at this point. So I just added some abalone shell to this clear. You're gonna barely be able to see it because, oh, there it is. See just a little bit of sparkle in there. Because what's Valentine's without just a little bit of sparkle? All right, let's get this party for real started. Judy's loss is so much gain. You're going to Belize, may need new colors. You're going to Judy's house in Belize or just going to Belize? Sorry about that. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to start by putting down the abalone in the background. And I kept it a little bit translucent because I want to be able to see the depth created. Sorry about that truck. So I want to see the depth created. If you put an opaque over a thicker layer of a translucent or a clear, then if it casts a shadow, because it's opaque on top of the clear, onto the board, it'll give a whole bunch of depth that you essentially created in one layer, and mean, who doesn't want to save time and money by only doing one layer of epoxy? I'm here for saving time and money always. Cool. Sorry, Bowie. So you don't want to put too thick of a layer down because your resin's going to self-level up at an 1/8 inch. And everything past that is going to break surface tension and fall off the piece. So, waste not. How's the area that Jeff reworked? He's still reworking it. You can see behind me a whole new look. For those that have been in my studio, the workbench is now against the window that we use to spray paint, and that's the bedroom back there. So, cool. So I'm gonna hit with just a little bit of heat. When I do swipes, I don't use a lot of heat because it doesn't like it. I got my swiping paper ready. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. So in the reference, there was the bigger part was the center, like where the heart goes like this, and then it trails off and then had a little bit of a tail. So what I'm gonna try to do is put just some color. Pull out this puzzly hair. Boy cat, you left a hair in my resin. Claire, I'm using Carmine Red, Carnation Pink, Just Resin, Titanium White Just Resin, Color Passion, Magenta, Abalone, and Mystery Gold. You guys a second look over here. So now I'm gonna kind of just do the same with the magenta. I could have mixed way less resin, but that's okay. I'm not adding these in any particular order. And I guess this could be a finish all on its own. You could just load up colors like this. But when you want to do a negative space swipe, you don't want to have too much of the colored epoxy down. I'm going to use just a little swiping paper, and I'm going to just come around and down. Now, if you haven't seen me do a swipe before, you want to lay your paper as flat as possible. If you lay it like this, you're just going to scrape your resin. So you want it to be horizontal. Why am I nervous? Okay. And you want to take your time pulling your resin around so that it has time to redeposit as you go. Ooh, I'm not mad at that at all. What do you guys think so far? Already has some cells popping up. Ugh. Okay. This is why we can't have nice things. So now, what am I doing? I'm going to pull this way, and I'm kind of trying to cut so that the colors fold a bit right here. So it's not a fat swipe all the way around. It's going to get thin on this bottom, in the middle area. is a dirty swipe paper. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Coming up, cutting straight through right here so that there's a thin area like right here. And then I'll probably tail off. Which way should I tail it? Maybe we'll just let, I'm sorry about this truck that apparently just realized that this is the dead end street and is trying to back out into a busy Dallas road. Okay. Do the same thing. Taking our time. Up and around. Cutting in. So that's where we're at right now. I think I may re-swipe this to just bring it up and make it a little bit bigger, but this side I'm happy with. You thought the truck was backing up where you are? That's funny. No, only here. A lot of trucks like to be here when I'm going live. Alright. I want to bring this up more. Now I'm just trying to design how this little trail is going to go. So right now this is looking a little bit too even. So I'm going to bring this up a little bit more so that it doesn't look designed, I guess. That makes sense? Thanks, you guys. So we already have the cells popping up. That looks pretty good. Focus a little better. It's not going to focus. So I'm going to hit with some heat, not a lot of heat at all. Doing not a lot of heat for a couple reasons. First reason is the thinner your resin is, the more likely it's going to move. I don't want this to move. It looks like a heart now. I want it to stay looking like a heart. If I do too much to it, it'll shift. Also, using a base tint like I use, the Color Passion, they don't like a lot of heat, because then again it'll move and your cells will break apart. I just wanted to add some kind of flamey bit. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make the top meet. So I think what I'm going to do in order to get the two tops to touch is not use this wrapping paper because there's glitter on. There's glitter everywhere in my life right now. Pretty sure there's some in all of my shoes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, because I like this side better than this side, I'm going to take my swiping paper, touch it to this area right here on the first swipe, bring it down, and then pull it into this swipe. Okay? Okay. Down, back up. I didn't let it fully saturate, so it skipped on me. That's all right. I'm gonna pull some of this carmine red down and into this one so that they're kind of connected that way as well. And I'll hit it with some heat and the cells will start to match up on that as well. Hey Susan. So Paisanas, make sure to, when you subscribe, to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. I'm not sure if I like this bottom here. I like this side just fine. What can I do? I don't have any more of my abalone mix left. What do you guys think I should do? What do you guys think I should do? I think I want to bring it all down, but I don't know. I'm going to just pull it in for now. I think that may work. Maybe we'll bring it down here. That may work. What do you guys think? So I didn't get to use the gold. I'm concerned that it will completely 100% take over. So I may just not. I have plenty left to do some coasters. That one looked like a baby move here. So I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe not do anything. There's nothing wrong with creating a wispy heart, I think. I think I can roll with this. What do you guys think about it like this? You move this one aside. You guys can get a full scope of what we got going on here. It's gonna focus because that's my light. Maybe this one will focus. That is a heart celebration, isn't it? I think I like it. I think I will let it live. Alright, I'm going to take this to the dust-free zone and I'll come back with some coasters. Okay, Beth. Were you just talking to everybody, Bowie? What did you guys discuss? Yeah, cool. Good job. So, I'm just using some of our raw MDF coasters. No, not gonna. All right. No problem. I lost them. Okay. So, let's try a couple different things. Obviously, we're going to do some smushes. I always tell people to do coasters with any leftovers because people love a coaster. They're an inexpensive way to get a piece of beautiful artwork. Like I could probably mark that as available just like that. I did. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget the gold. I haven't used this gold before, and I was scared because it's like once you like how something looks, you have to know when to stop before you do something horrible. That looks fun. Hey, oh. It's focusing. That's fun. Okay. So now I'm just going to, I'm just going to run a line and see what it does. So it looks like it's going to be a floating gold. You can tell that because, I don't know if you guys will be able to see. I don't know if I'll be able to focus. Okay. So you see how there's like a texture to it? There's little bits that are floating. You can particularly see it right in here. Right all through here. It looks like it may feel fuzzy. That lets me know that this is a floating gold. And the longer it sits there, the longer some particles are going to sink and some particles are going to float. So if I just let it sit here on its own, a spine will run through the middle of it. It's already starting to happen. So if you look where the light of the window is, you can see a highlight going through the center. That's where it's starting to float. I imagine if I hit this with some heat, more will float. Let's see what happens. It's starting to look like how Mayron did, how it had like flecks of gold around the outside and then the inside. It's not a straight line. It's got little like confetti or tinsel. So I'm just gonna leave this one so I can see what it ends up doing ultimately. So I'm just gonna set that one aside, do another one, we'll swipe it, see what it does. Studio is not fully back together. I kind of just cleaned off a little spot to do this video with you guys. He is at, for a second I thought he just came in. He went to Hobby Lobby to get more stuff. Another patch of linoleum for the floor. So you'll see where I put the color over the magenta is where the cells will pop up. So right here, that's where we're going to get the most cells because the magenta is a base. So you can see they're already starting to come up right here. Sometimes I feel like I can predict the future. I can only predict the future when it comes to epoxy. So that is a mystery gold. I'm going to look. If it cures nicely, I'm going to look and see where I got it from and if they'll let me carry it. No, I accidentally put a heart in there. No, I don't want to do anything bad to this one. I wasn't going to let it live, but now I feel like I should. So you'll notice over here, not so much cells because the magenta wasn't over there. It's not going to focus so you can't see clearly. But all the cells are going to be in and around where the base tint was. The magenta would be that base tint. So lucky to have all these places. You don't have Hobby Lobby? No, that is not something that a lot of people have access to, so I definitely feel very grateful. Okay, so now we're going to swipe. We're going to swipe into the magenta so I can see if this gold will sell. And if it will completely just take over. So it's already starting to pop up a little bit. You can see in the reflection of the window those little flecks that are sparkling. I haven't even hit it with heat yet and they're starting to come up. So that means anytime you use whatever gold this is in a piece, it's gonna take over. So if I didn't hit it with any heat at all, it would probably look just fine. It would look something like this. But when I hit it with heat, it's my prediction that more of it will pop up. To note, it will sell. See what happens. Yeah. More and more of it is starting to come up to the top. However, knowing that it will do that, you can kind of design where you want that reaction to be and apply that gold accordingly. That is a lot of gold cells. However, I don't know if it's selling because it's attaching to one of the other colors or if it's selling on its own. So, I'm gonna put that bad boy aside. one last test with the gold, and then we'll do some smushes. Okay. So on this one, I'm not going to do a full coverage. I don't have that much magenta left. So I'm just going to cover it partially. I'm not going to put any other color there except for the gold. And then we're going to swipe it over that magenta and see if it still sells. Where at, Tiffany? I would love to go to Greece. I will bring you some art supplies to Greece if I ever make it to Greece. Okay. Now, cool. Let's see what we get. I'll lay this directly on the gold. Let it soak up some. It appears that we have the cells. Some heat on it and see what happens. Buddy, interesting. I'm gonna have to find out where I got this color from. Okay. Now let's just make this into a piece. We'll probably smush this one. The gold will probably take over, and that's all okay. It may be because of the image quality that you have it set at. There should be a little gear somewhere on your screen that you can change the image quality. Make sure, like, when you eat an ice cream sandwich, that we get a little bit coming out all the sides to make sure we have full contact. Do a quarter turn for good measure, get some interest going. Now I can't get it apart. Okay, wait. Help. I love how it almost always looks like a leaf. Alright, put some heat down. See what happens. This one I'm going to tilt it just a little bit to get it into that magenta area that kind of took over on this one. You can see that we still have our little gold cells there. Maybe. There we are. And the gold didn't really take over yet. We'll see. I don't think I put enough resin down, to be honest. I may re-smush these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's re-smush. I just want to even out the color a bit. So, just like before, we're gonna let some of the resin squish out. Not a lot. Quarter turn. I feel like I'm telling people to do a line dance when I say quarter turn. I feel like I'm gonna like this a lot better. Welcome back, Christy. That gold's starting to peekaboo right through here. Starting to come up a lot more, actually. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I think that'll be a pretty one, so we're going to set it aside. Let's see what we got going on with this guy. This one I think was the original. It's okay, Bobo. So it's got more of the magenta, so it's going to have more of the cells. I think I like the first one better than this one, but we're going to let it live, see what it does. Let's do a red and gold one. Feeling that look right now. Maybe we'll do white too. I don't know. Who knows? Play it by ear. I'm running out of resin. Maybe I'll do half and half. Compromise. I know carmine red is one of my favorite flat reds. Running out of clean fingers. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this. Is there a mystery silver? I came across this one as Jeff was cleaning out the studio. There could very well be a mystery silver that I just haven't found yet. Sometimes beautiful things happen when you use your face. I may not do gold. I wanted to, but I think this looks really fun just by itself. I think I may leave this one. That's my running out of room song, if you didn't know. Alright. I have enough white to do a mostly white one. If you guys don't use your last bit of resin to experiment with design ideas and color options, maybe missing an opportunity I don't think I'm gonna have enough. So let's just do our last smush with all the colors. Even gold. I thought the cat just fell from the sky, I guess. He didn't. He's a daredevil. Anybody else have a daredevil cat? It can't be just me. It could be just me. What's up, Kelly Kid? How are you? Well, thank you for saying that. It makes my heart happy to know that I brought you some joy. It's what I'm in this for, ultimately. That's it. Alright. You know how you can tell that a paint is a base or a top? If you add it to one that you know is a top cell and it has that kind of a halo or haze around it, then that color is a base. So I could swipe over that magenta color, and that's where my cells are going to be, is right in there. Just for proof of concept, I'll hit it with some heat. You guys can see them pop up. Okay, let's spread all this love around. Where are all these hairs coming from? I guess it makes kind of sense because I'm sure we kicked up a lot of everything when we were cleaning up. Like raspberry ice cream. I don't think I'm ice cream. Hey Vamp. I was wondering if you were there or in the shadows or where. Those cells are so pretty. I'm gonna hate to mess them up, but you know, just gotta do what you gotta do, right? Hey Jana, how are you doing? Oh, I know. I have fully daredevil cats. The gold's just something else, huh? Focus. We're done. I'm gonna find out what it is. I'm telling you. Okay. I have enough resin down. If not, we're gonna have to re-smush with a lot of gold. We'll find out together. Bam. I need you to get with it. We got some traveling to do. Hang on that. I wish mine were couch potatoes. They're just potatoes that like to jump off things. Definitely didn't use enough, but it may still be okay. Jenna, what color are you searching for in particular? Or brand? Alright, what do you guys think? Let them live or add more gold and re-smush, given that the gold we know takes over. So, what do you guys think? Re-smush or let them live? Hopefully that works, Joe. A lot of times you have to turn it down, but maybe it'll work turning it up. But if not, turn it to less than what you initially had it at. Everyone says let them live, so we will let them fully live. If you guys were here, I would give you the rest of this gold, but don't think it will travel well. So I'm going to take these to the dust-free zone. But I'm going to show you guys what they look like on my way out to the dust-free zone. So these are the ones we just smushed. I think you guys are right. I think letting them live was the appropriate answer. This is the gold swipe we did. Be right back though, don't move. Wait. Yes, boy. And then the red and white that has a hair in it. Show you, but my camera may not want to show you. Focus. Has to be the glare, right? Don't you hate it when it's like, and then doesn't? What if I put something for that? I give up. But it looks like this. Then the original first one we did, that gold fully filled in. It is now solid with that confetti-like edge, which is so interesting. Reminds me of Mayron. And I'm super here for it. It's gonna look great on geodes. Then you got the first smushes. Ugh, sorry. I'm going to do this like this. Ugh. The heart we did is settling in very nicely. I think I just completely missed the trash can on that. All right, as promised, I will find out where this little gem came from. And I had some people ask me, how to search on my website. So I'm gonna try to show you that real quick. If you guys have a minute, and also if it will work on my this. Bam, thank you. Okay. So So here we go. So if you're on my website, looks like this. You can search right here. You can search for whatever you want. And it should bring it up. Sometimes it says nothing at first, but then it'll pop up. Also, I had someone ask how to subscribe to know when I get new paints in. That's right here. So yeah, I hope that helped somebody out. To do it on a cell phone, I'll show you that too. Hold on. I can't show you on the there, I'll just show you on the here. So, if you're on my website, is that bright enough? My phone's gonna die. So if you're on the website, it's gonna get it to stop shaking. You can hit this hamburger button right here. And you can search all the products right there. So from any page, you should see these little 3 lines, aka the hamburger. Scroll about halfway. You can search everything right there. So, hope that cleared up some things. Thank you, Van, for that, because it totally helps the channel. Valerie, I'm glad that helped. Anytime you guys want to see a particular kind of demo, something I didn't make clear during a regular video, shoot me a message through the website. Did I miss something? Anytime, Lynn. Happy you loved it because we got hearts. And so yeah. Well, Clara, only 50 people saw that little website hack, so that does not mean that anyone will be actually paying attention beyond this. So a lot of people will cut as soon as this screen comes up. Anyways, you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Hope you had an awesome Tuesday so far and it gets even better. No worries, cats. I will see you guys tonight on Arcade 3's video. If you are interested in anything awesome, Rhonda is amazing. My mods, I have bestowed upon her so that she has amazing mods because my mods are the best. I said it, no shame. Anyways, find us at all these places. I did it right. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the live, maybe Jeff, or I may be going early. I will post it in ATD's Poor People, which is right here. And I will see you guys next time. Be kind to one another, because you never know what someone's going through. And always remember, no, he's not here yet. Bowie does the test, so you guys don't have to. Y'all have a safe day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bam, 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 bam. What do you think, Bobo?